me turn that off just because.
Receiving your content.
Let's see what it does.
It turned off. That's okay. It just
It's
got
okay.
too hot. It'll come back.
Okay. We're seeing if it goes. It says it's receiving content.
Audience will see you in a moment. You are live.
Okay, we're live. Maybe. Okay, so let's see. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Yes, we are live.
Yeah.
We did make it. All right.
Let's see if we can make this happen here.
Well, it looks like we're buffering. We have Maureen and Music Well and Aquawood's raised, Betty Ruth.
Yeah.
Danny's still loading things
I'm
up.
still putting things on here, guys.
We're having to go through OBS. We usually go through Google Hangouts, and it's been a mess. Saturday, yes, we are live Saturday. We wanted to introduce y'all to a couple of people. We want to talk about the storm a little bit, and let Danny get all this where he can talk, because I'm having to talk right quick, because he's supposed to be talking, not me. Howdy, folks. It's not Saturday night. No, it's not Saturday night. I mean, well, yeah, today's Friday night.
Today's Friday night.
Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow night, too. Yeah. So, I ain't worried about looking at us. I'm just looking at the chat. Just going to get the chat up. So,
hey, 7D. Hey, Beth. Betty Boo,
gosh.
South Georgia Hydroponics, Marine, Diana.
Yeah, we keep freezing, guys. We got some of the worst internet there is. We're on OBS tonight rather than Google Hangout, because Google Hangout would not accept any of our data that we were putting in. So we're trying, we're trying to use OBS again.
Okay, so South Georgia Hydroponics. He said he's in Savannah. Big changes. Are they making you guys aware that it's coming that way? I mean, are y'all having to do a lot of, preparations in Georgia? Party at Deep South. Well, sort of, kind of. We've got refugees.
We've got some refugees that just showed up. Oh,
look.
Hold on. They're supposed to be.
Come in.
They're supposed to be here anytime now.
Yeah, they're coming. We had refugees. You know, what do you do? Come on in. So we wanted you guys to meet our refugees. Well, it's delayed reaction. Give it a second. It's coming. Come on in. Party. Yeah, we're partying. We're probably going to be asleep here before long. So we wanted to introduce you guys to...
No, it's going to be a
let
delay
me
on the thing. So.
Find where they're all at.
Yeah, they're all behind us here.
Right here.
Okay.
Danny, introduce.
We got Brian and Heidi. Their two daughters are here.
Jessica. Heather. Where did I get Jessica?
Where are you getting Jessica from?
Jessica. Heather.
Yes.
Heather.
They are from Florida. They're from the southernmost parts of Florida.
And
so
I don't know how many of you know Lourie Family Homestead, but she's been doing videos for about how long? About a year?
About a year.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to be doing a collab with her, and we were doing it long distance. We didn't know she was coming here, and we were going to end up doing it here. That's kind of strange. And I thought I would let maybe Brian sit down for a minute and tell you guys a little about their ride in. Oh.
Yeah, South Georgia Hydroponics says they have issued evacuations for them.
In Savannah?
In Savannah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we got Brian here with us.
Let me see where I'll tell you what.
What did you run into on your trip, man?
Well, it was pretty tough.
It was tough.
We drove about 350 miles at 22 miles an hour, so it was quite a ride.
So how long of an hour trip turned into how long of an hour trip?
It should have been about 10 hours. It took about 24.
Wow.
So it was tough.
So guys,
I slept in 2 days.
Yeah, they haven't slept in 2 days. They've been driving for 24 hours on a 10-hour trip. That's how bad the traffic is. And we were just looking at some updates a few minutes ago, and they're saying that if you're in Florida, there's no gas, there's no food, you're not getting out. So wherever you are, you are. You know, and they're actually going around gathering up homeless people and
Yeah.
stranded people, taking them to shelters and stuff like that. It's not going to be a good scenario for a while, guys.
Yeah, we saw people stranded on the side of the highway, and I guess they're just going to come pick them up and round them up.
That's
Homeless people in the woods. I mean, they're gonna force them. As you were saying, if they don't go willingly, they're gonna just take them. And,
yeah, they just take you, and if you don't go willingly, then you have to have a psychiatric evaluation when this is all over with. Is what they're saying.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be an interesting ride. So hopefully, maybe we'll have a house when we get back. I don't know. We're only about 1.5 miles as a bird flies to the ocean, so I don't know. It doesn't look too good at this point.
we're going to ask you guys tonight to pray that they still have something left when they go back.
And all the people in Florida, Georgia, even parts of Alabama, higher up in Mississippi, they're saying the top of Mississippi, it might twist back.
Yeah.
So anybody in the path, and it may change tomorrow.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep an update, hourly to see where this thing's going. But they're pretty sure now. I think they said it a while ago at 8 o'clock that they're pretty sure it's going to go in around Naples somewhere if it doesn't continue to move further toward the west. So we're kind of praying for you guys, hoping that that it doesn't get as bad as they say. Yep. Kathy, that's right. They said anybody who doesn't go willingly will have to have a psychiatric evaluation afterwards.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our daughter left the Florida Keys, went up to Georgia, hard drive all the way. NC Automan, I tell you what, we were looking at a scenario a while ago about the Florida Keys. They're saying that if nothing changes, this storm may take the bridge completely out and take the whole island out. I mean, will there be just nothing left on it?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't even know if they should rebuild. I don't know.
I don't know.
At what point do you
How long would it take to put a bridge like that back?
I know.
Yeah.
They have remnants of the old one that they fish off of.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's even worth it.
So,
all the buildings in Miami, that's all skyscrapers right at ocean level. I don't know what's going to happen.
7D says, yes, it looks like we may have a little weather from it next week. Yeah, they're talking about
She's up
north central Mississippi may catch the corner of it a little bit, have some rain and stuff like that. But it's, guys, look, I mean, this is supposedly, they said a while ago, this is the largest exodus from a place in the history of this country. And this storm is actually setting records about everywhere it goes. I mean, it's been the highest speed storm for the longest length of time that's been over the water. So they're talking about raising the Saffir-Simpson scale, I think, from a 5 to a 6.
Imagine that.
in case.
Just in case, something worse than this happens. And the crazy thing, guys, I went and looked at a Navy data thing, and it's showing on the what did I tell you, on the 25th?
23rd.
No, the 25th.
24th.
Yeah.
On the 24th of September, they have another storm predicted to come the same exact path. So, that's just wild. D Park says they've had an 8.2 earthquake in Mexico. They're warning of a tsunami.
Oh.
So, guys, I'm telling you, it's all around.
Yeah, we'll just pray for each other, and just, we thank Danny and Wanda for taking us in. I mean, it's an amazing thing. We really didn't know where to go. All the hotels were booked, and I have some family down in Florida, but they chose to stay, and
I don't think that's wise.
I don't think it was a wise decision.
Yeah, I don't think it's a wise decision.
And Caitlin says she likes the soup. Soup is good.
And Caitlin liked the soup because Wanda cooked some awesome soup for us, so thank you so much.
Yeah, South Georgia Hydroponics says, I stocked up on food and have a generator. Not sure where to go. I'm not sure I'll even crank the generator.
Who is that?
Well, if anyone goes to our house, in Florida, we're fully stocked. We're not there, but there's tons of food and generators and gas.
And mention that.
Yeah, we prepped.
They were fully.
Look, they were as prepped
Yes.
as you can be.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter how much prepping you do. If something like this cataclysmic comes in, a life-changing event, like I've told you all about all along, sometimes there's just nothing you can do, and you can't take it with you.
I know. We got to make decisions what to take, what not to take.
Right.
And we were going to take 2 cars, but I guess I'm glad we didn't, because
Well,
one
yeah,
of
we
them
took-
is so it's having some issues.
Right.
So if it broke down, we would have just
You just
left
had
it.
to have left it.
Yeah. So
Well,
we
you've
took
had to
the
leave it
better car.
anyway, but I mean, you would have had to have left it on the side of the road. It would have been towed, and only God knows where it would be.
Yes.
And
So
you had
Yeah.
to make a decision on what to bring, and bringing all your whole food storage, there was no room.
and we bank at a Florida-only bank, which was a smart idea. We tried to keep it local, so we're going to get our money out. But
That's-
oh well. I mean,
Well, there are some issues there we learned from Katrina. I don't even know if you could go to an ATM here tomorrow and actually get any of your money out.
Yeah.
It's according to whether that bank is
You
still
know,
allowed.
because they don't know if that bank, if they haven't lost their power tomorrow, you might can, but because it's over a weekend, you might could. I mean, I don't know. But if you happen to think that you need to do that, then you might want to do that.
Yeah.
Might want to try if you think that you might want, because they're talking about what I seen a while ago. They're talking about no power for a minimum of 3 weeks.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know in the 2004 we were out for a month.
Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
4 weeks.
Mhm.
It was
So this is
it's
a lot
rough.
worse.
Yeah, and this is a lot worse.
A lot worse than that one was.
And it's hot with no AC for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And humid.
I'm not sure. Georgia Hydroponics, did you say December? I'm not sure if you're talking to us or, I'm seeing all these comments coming through here. People are saying God is judging America. Jesus is definitely coming back soon. Everybody's looking at all the cataclysmic events that's taking place around the world. I talked to Dirt Patch Heaven, about 2 hours ago, maybe?
Yeah.
She told me they've had somewhere around, I want to say she said around 200 to 300 earthquakes
Ooh.
already, just in the last few weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
she-
many things.
She said that you can't feel them all, but they're saying that they're happening.
Yeah. Building
Yeah.
up, maybe.
Because of the
building up.
magma from Yosemite is up under Idaho, and they're saying that it's actually causing this now. D Park says getting out with your lives is way more important than anything you have, and place your friends. And I agree with that.
Kitty, that's
Yeah, I
why
agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, your family is more important, but
Yeah,
it makes you sad. But the family is most important. And initially, I wanted to stay,
yeah.
but my wife and children convinced me that.
I think that was a wise move.
And
I
it
really,
was. It truly was. So I thank them for that.
And Danny and Brian have worked on changing.
we changed filters on my tractor today.
Yes.
We went around, picked the okra. We've
Okay, you and I did what?
they fed the chickens and the
No.
rabbits.
No, Heidi and I talked all day.
Oh, her and Heidi talked all day. I think Heidi took a nap, didn't
I had to. I
Yes.
haven't slept
Yeah.
since Wednesday.
Yeah, she hadn't slept since Wednesday,
And
so
Caitlin and I fed animals, and she got eggs
Yeah.
earlier.
Yep. It's a beautiful place here at Deep
Love it.
South. Done a nice job.
yes.
Mr.
FS Gomez says, with Sandy, our stores, banks, and gas stations were either closed or cash only for a whole month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's true. Let's see. Robin Simple Life says, it's shocking to me that some didn't see God's hand in this. How long do you think we can go on offending him before he's had enough of this wicked generation? Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing more. There's probably more godly people on here tonight mentioning
I know.
some sort of a cataclysmic end. Here's another one. I think Matthew 24:29 through 30, because that's the Olivet Discourse where Christ is coming after the tribulation. Yeah. Mary White says, I'm late in you because I don't know everyone there. Okay, Mary, this is Brian and Heidi Lourie. They're from southern Florida. They're running from the storm, had nowhere to go. So they're one of our subs that we watch that watches us on a regular basis. We watch their channel, they watch ours, and we decided, look, we're just going to be what would you call us, the Good Samaritans? And
Oh, absolutely.
Taking in
Yeah.
refuge.
There's no hotels.
There were no hotels. They had nowhere to go. And we said, look, you guys come on to Deep South, So
told Danny whatever chores you need done around here.
yeah.
We're willing to help.
Yeah, and Heidi's welcome to clean anything her heart desires. She can clean it. She can cook it.
Oh, D Park says I lost everything in a flood in 1996 in Pennsylvania. Only thing I miss are the photos. Praying for everyone in Irma's track. Chad, how you doing, man? Introduce us to your guest for us just coming in. Deborah, I don't know. I guess I'm going to keep doing this.
Yeah, I guess so. Come on
Yeah,
for a second.
this is Brian, Heidi, Lourie with their 2 kids with us. Caitlin and Heather.
Heather. I'm not going to get Heather.
Yeah, Heather's an unusual name for us, but
It is.
they're from
You
South
look like a
Florida.
Jessica. I'm changing your name.
They are running from the storm. Could not find any hotels anywhere. They're one of our subs. We're one of their subs, and we decided to open up our home to them. So, and give them a place to stay. You know, throughout this horrific event that's happening in our country here. You know, people need to look within to be honest and ask the Lord, how have they sinned against the Lord? That's Beth. She's from California. Okay, true, Beth.
Beth, which Beth?
Beth DeRusse.
Okay, yeah, she's from California.
My friends are near Jacksonville and planning to stay. Well, Jacksonville's probably not going to be as bad. They're talking about maybe a Cat 1 around Jacksonville with maybe 10 inches of rain and.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
I think 70-mile-an-hour winds.
It's going to be a bit of a storm, but I think they'll survive. I pray for them, but I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. Brenda Duncan says gas has already gone up here in Missouri, 30 cents a gallon. Brenda, we went to our town. Was it the day before yesterday? Or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, we went to our town here, and some of the gas stations were already out of gas here, where we live at.
Because people in Mississippi after Katrina, they prepare for every hurricane that comes along. If you mention hurricane, it don't matter if it's going to Texas.
They don't care where it's going.
They're preparing because last time at Katrina, they were told it wasn't going to hit Mississippi Gulf Coast, and it made a beeline last minute.
Yeah.
So people have been buying water. There's no water in most of the places. Was all sold out. All that kind of stuff. And we were shocked because Danny and I are sitting back going, it's not coming here, whatever. And then get to town and there's no gas.
Yeah. There's Nikki with Nicole Stanley. She's adopted us as her mom and dad.
Ask Nikki where she's at.
Where you at, Nikki?
If she's still at home, I'm gonna get her.
Well, she's not.
She's not on the bad.
She's not on the bad part where it's going to hit it, because there's her and Wallace, Ricky Wallace, and all them. They're not. I mean, Ricky never know when to get out.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tammy, I am so sorry that your uncle and his family are staying in Miami. We are praying hard for them, because we just seen a thing a while ago where they're saying most of Miami will go underwater.
Miami's going to hit it hard.
Miami's going to probably be one of the hardest place hit. Danny, we can get a mid-show pray. Just being thankful for our opportunities. Yeah, we'll take care of that a little bit later on. Gas is the same in Indiana. It's going up. Gas is 20 cents here and going up 20 cents in Wyoming.
Wow.
Coco says, Brian, do I detect a New England accent? You got one that picked you out, brother.
I know. Yeah, we drove the car all the way here.
Yeah.
From Boston. No, Boston via Florida via Deep South.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and this one's from Rhode Island. She hasn't talked that much, but yeah.
I like the coffee.
He likes the coffee and the what's it called? Coffee milk.
Coffee milk.
Coffee milk, yeah.
From Rhode Island.
You know, they're talking about, one of them said they didn't leave. I'm guessing, if I interpreted this right, they didn't leave because they had an older horse that couldn't get on a trailer. You know, I mean, my life is worth more than a horse's. I mean, I would have to make that call, you know.
Well, we met a guy in a rest area, and his friend stayed there for his dog. But I don't know. It's a big decision, and I don't want to say
either way
what people would do, but I don't know. Wanda and I during Katrina, we actually left and went into town, but we left our dog here. Not Wanda, but Debbie and I went into town, and we left our dog here. Yes. You know, I mean, he was my dog, and he was a house dog, but the place where we were going to stay, you couldn't bring a pet. Oh, okay.
So we had to make a decision, you know. And
Fed him
And
well.
we've
water.
left him plenty of water and plenty of food, and we planned to be back in like 2 days, and we were. Within 2 days, we were back home, and things were fine. He was fine.
Yeah.
You know, but I know it doesn't always turn out that
I
way.
know. Got to make a decision.
I've probably missed a lot of the things looking off to the side.
He usually has me reading comments.
Couldn't get out because the roads were flooded, roofs ripped off, and so it was horrible. Yes, Robin. I mean, I understand that completely. We went through the same thing here at Katrina. Beth, yes, we had to go with OBS tonight because Google Hangout would not load, and there's going to be a lot of buffering. You may have to actually go back and watch this after it's over.
A little bit.
We are, Terry, we have been spared. It's not coming here. Yes. That's a blessing. I mean, not everybody gets that, you know. Just stopped in a moment to say hi. We are loaded up and waiting on clearance.
Who is that?
That's D. Are y'all still going to Texas, D?
No, she's headed to.
Where are they going?
She's headed to Florida, but they're going staging. They've got their stuff ready. She is headed in with supplies.
Okay, after it's over, they're headed in
Yeah.
with supplies.
They're headed that way.
Is this
the
the Cajun Navy?
Yeah, they're headed to a staging
Okay.
area, and when it's over, they'll be ready to go in.
Okay, well, D, you know, thumbs up to you guys,
Yes,
you know,
thank
for
Thank you.
putting forth that effort.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
Okay, Brenda, thanks. Do you have a question? You know?
Comment. Yeah.
Y'all, people like D, look, D's been fighting cancer and all this kind of stuff, and and their family and her are still. They've been to send stuff to Texas. Now they're sending stuff to Florida as soon as this is over. Like, these are some awesome people, y'all. They're a part of an awesome project.
Yeah.
You know, that goes in and helps people.
They are, and I messaged her earlier, and she said they were loading up and getting ready. I do remember seeing that.
Now, what do? They collect
whatever they think the people might need.
Oh, okay.
Any kind of goods or anything to help them. Like, I guess maybe water, maybe toiletries, and
they move in.
They move in as soon as it's over and try to get this stuff into these people.
Well, that's great.
They do rescue services. I know the Cajun Navy went into Texas, and they brought their boats and stuff, and they were going into those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And they were rescuing people out of their houses, bringing them out. You know?
That is awesome. Thank you for that. That was good.
They have a boat and RVs ready to roll.
Yeah,
you know?
I knew she said the boat. I remember the boat.
Yeah. Yes, Charlotte, there's storms, there's fires, there's earthquakes, everything going on all over the country at one time. And it does make you wonder. I mean, if judgment hasn't been pronounced, you know, we have to ask ourselves that question. But I mean, if any of y'all have any questions you want to ask, I mean, we're taking this opportunity to introduce Lourie and her husband Brian.
Oh, hi.
I keep calling her Lourie. Everybody does.
Their
Their last name's Lourie. Heidi and Brian. Look, y'all, they have a YouTube channel. Go over and sub to it. Watch them. I mean, they got some awesome things
They
that
may
they
need
do.
some money. Need the money.
Yeah, they need some financial resources given to them because you know they're just on faith right now.
Yeah. You may have to build your channel up like pronto.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work. We'll do some videos.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some videos. Yeah, to get up and get going.
Yeah, they're gonna do a few here at Deep South. We're gonna try the next couple of days while they're here to do a 2 or 3 at least. And
thank you, Brenda. Jessica is asking, does anyone know a place to donate clothes to help either people in Texas or Florida? Right off, I mean, I don't know of anything right away. I mean, I think you probably have to wait till it's, maybe Texas already has some places. I mean, Dee could probably help you with that.
Yeah.
Because she's pretty awesome with those kind of things.
I do know places like.
What is Brian and Heidi's channel? It's called
Lourie.
Lourie's
Lourie.
Family Homestead.
Yeah.
Homeless.
Yeah, Lourie Family Homeless. We're gonna start another channel.
The refugees.
The refugees.
Y'all can change your channel.
Right over there.
Okay. Country Living says, do you know where I can find Cherokee tan pumpkins? If you'll hang on, I'm going to be opening some of mine up here before long, and I'll have seeds maybe to sell. So that's
we're going to be trying.
We're going to be trying. Grizz said, "What's the name of their channel?" Lourie Family Homestead.
I'll tell him I'll put it in the link when it's uploaded. I'll go back and add
We
the
will-
description.
We will put it in the link below when this is all over
And I'm
with,
trying to put a card in.
and maybe a card so y'all can just click on it and run over to
You
their
just have to
channel.
put that. Yeah.
Donna says, spell it again. Lourie Family Homestead. Okay.
You could type it in there right quick.
Yes, Coco's got it, but put family in it, Coco. In order for it to get, and it's buffering, that makes it hard for them to hear us. I understand that.
Yeah.
Kathy says, "Good to see you laughing, Danny." Well, it's either cry or laugh, and I'd rather laugh.
Lots of laughs over here.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's brings light to
A bad
a
situation.
bad. Yes,
sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Danny, Luke 21:26 says, "For the powers of the heavens will be shaken." What does that mean? Beth,
She's asking a tough question.
yeah, you always ask me these tough questions when I'm in the middle of a live stream, you know. And yes, it is buffering, and I apologize for that. And I don't know, I may have to refresh. If I refresh, am I going to lose everything?
Probably.
Guys, if I don't come right back, you'll have to give me just a minute. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, everybody says it's buffering fast. Let me refresh.
I don't know.
Sometimes it will.
On my knees.
Welcome back.
Okay, we're back.
Do
I'm
this.
not sure. Okay. If you're back, I don't know.
Okay, guys, I should be back. Give me just a minute.
It still shows it's buffering.
Oh, it's starting to buffer again.
Okay, well.
Okay, if
Say a prayer and.
you know, everybody says back on, but it's also buffering again. I do not know. A lot of people are having a lot of trouble with bandwidth since these hurricanes are coming in on the East Coast. A lot of the bandwidth is being used up, so it could be that that's what's going on. And even though it's buffering, if I just keep going, I mean, it'll still record it.
It'll still go.
Yeah, it'll still go.
Just talk for hours.
But we just wanted to jump on for a little while tonight, guys, and just let y'all say, you know, hey, and introduce you to
all these people.
introduce you to our good friends here, and we do want to pray, you know, for all the victims. I'm gonna go ahead and call it victims because that's what it is. Of all the people in Florida that's actually on the verge of being devastated.
And for all the.
Oh, Ted, this is one of the two old woodpeckers. When will you have some of your corn cobs ready for us to make some pins up? We already have them. We just got to get them to you.
Tell them you were in the hospital.
I've been in the hospital, had a heart issue. I've been in the hospital, and I just got out a couple days ago.
But we are coming to Hattiesburg,
We are.
hopefully within a week or so.
Yeah, it depends on the weather, but we're going to be going to Hattiesburg. We will get them by there to you.
Yeah, 'cause we're anxious to try that. He's going to take some of his corn cobs and try to
let's
shrink
see,
them
where
down
is
to
everyone?
turn into a pin.
I am from Oklahoma. Let's see. Works and goes back. Buffering. Yeah. Earth will wobble like a drunk. Poles will shake like a slowing top. Daniel, God is my judge. Our North Pole is already like 26 miles off of its axis. So,
That's why we're having cooler weather here.
we're having a lot cooler weather here because of a lot of this. Bitty Boo says, I'm from northern Mississippi.
Oh.
And Deborah says, Heidi, where in Rhode Island did you live? Husband's parents are from Wakefield.
Scituate.
She lived in Scituate. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay. Scituate. So, I mean, whether y'all hear this or not, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Wish we were in Scituate right now.
Yeah.
You-
Okay, people are saying, there you are, there you are.
Looks like it's back.
Yeah, can you add my Anthony to your prayer list? Yeah.
And what?
Grizz, sub them, don't back unless.
What?
Okay, I found them and sub them. Don't sub back unless you're sick-minded like me. Oh, Grizz is, you know Grizz.
Thank you, Grizz. Yes,
Yeah, you know
I've
Grizz.
watched you, Grizz.
You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it gives me the option to show it or hide it. Wow.
Just leave it.
I'm going to show it.
Yeah.
I took care of it, Grizz. We put you up, my friend.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. They're changing.
They're changing
so
up
many
everything, and I
features.
think that's a lot of maybe what's going on. The cable's in the back of the internet jiggle it. No, South Georgia, it's just we just got that bad of internet.
Oh, the lady fixed it yesterday, remember?
Oh yeah, yesterday I called AT&T and she told me, she's like, oh, I can fix you right up. You only have 3 megs. And she says, you're only getting 1.5 of those megs. I said, no, ma'am, I'm getting like 0.33 of those megs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fixing to double your speed up. And
Yeah, she doubled our speed yesterday.
she did nothing.
She did nothing. Yeah.
She did nothing.
pacified you to get
She
you
pacified me to get me off the line because I was fixing to leave AT&T, which I'm probably going to anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. We used to have them. We got rid of them.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, it's still buffering. Guys, look, we're going to jump off and,
Say a prayer,
Jiggle the
for all
computer.
yeah, I know it does.
earthquake, fires.
They don't understand. Yeah, we're going to say a quick prayer for those that are in Florida, you know, and Texas, the earthquakes out west, and try to remember some of these people that's on the road that's been stranded, the fires up in the northwest. And I know that there's probably a lot of y'all that's going to say that, you know, you've got a lot of people that you want prayed for, but because of this crazy buffering that we got going on, there's no way I'm ever going to find out.
Say pray for me.
Coon Mountain Off-Grid said they sent us a message on our Facebook page, babe.
Okay, I'll have to go check.
We'll check it out later. But anyway, guys, we're going to pray, and then we're going to get off of here where you guys can get back to doing what you do best, I reckon. Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. We just want to take this time to kneel before you, and to Lord, we just want to lift up our country. Our country's in turmoil tonight, and of course, you know that. And Lord, I know it's a lot of it has to do with a lot of the wickedness that's gone on in the past generations and this generation, and a lot of it may be judgment. It may be time for it to come. And Lord, if it is, look down upon your people, Father, the ones that follow you, and spare them from the judgment like you did your people in Goshen during the time of Egypt. And Father, I want to pray for the people that are in Texas and that's been through the hurricane and flooding and the loss of lives and the loss of home and income and all this stuff, Father. And Lord, for the storm that's about to be upon Florida, it's going to be devastating. We know that. And Lord, I pray that you'll just be as merciful as you can to those that are in its path. And Father, for those that were stranded on the roads and those that were homeless and those that just didn't have any other resources, Lord, they couldn't get out because they just couldn't. Be merciful to them, Father, and spare them and help them to make it through this okay. And Father, we have earthquakes happening in the Midwest. We pray for those people, Lord, that's out there in that area, that they would be safe and taken care of. And there's fires burning up in the Midwest, Lord. Lots of lands being lost, homes are being lost. And Father, it just seems like every way we turn, there's some sort of judgment upon this country. And Lord, we're just asking for you to just, in your eminent mercy, to just spare as many of us as you can now. Father, thank you for the ones that's jumped on the channel tonight. I pray we can be a blessing to them, Lord. And I pray that you'll bless us, Father, so that we can continue to reach out and bless other people now. And Father, just meet the needs of all of those that have needs tonight. There's a lot of them now. We just want to ask these things in thy name. Amen. Okay, guys, we're going to get off of here. I know we stopped buffering now. I don't know if we're... I wasn't looking.
We gotta quit looking at it.
So maybe the prayer straightened the internet out. I don't know, you know.
Yay.
So maybe it's let's see here. He said he couldn't get on Google Hangout at all. Grizz, that's right. Oh no, Donna's telling Grizz that. Okay.
Yeah, we tried like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they can hear us because they're saying in Jesus' name. There's about a 15-second delay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's good. Anyway, guys, we're going to get off of here, and we've got a lot of rest to catch up on.
These two
And
got to.
these two got to go sleep.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Prayers to all, and hope everybody does
And
okay
if,
through
if
this.
the weather gets bad, we won't be on tomorrow. If something happens to throw us
Yeah,
off.
if
But
something happens tomorrow night, we can't get on. Guys know we're telling you tonight. So we're going to give it our best shot, though.
we're gonna try.
But anyway, let me jump off of here. And where's my arrow at? There we go. We love y'all, and we will see y'all
No, don't cut that.
later. Okay?
You gotta do. Yeah.
So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.